Talk that talk, George. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's goody, people? Hope all is well with everyone, man. What up? What up? What up? Hold on, my bad. Let me go ahead and get y'all what's the name so y'all can see. Yes, it is dark out here, man. We out here riding. Wanted to chop it up with you guys real quick. I got a little drive or whatever before I get to my destination. Want to talk to you guys because a lot of people try to embrace that saying that those words or whatever of being cold-hearted. Started following you. What the hell? My bad. My bad, y'all. Like, for what? Like, what's the purpose of you following me? Anyway, somebody that I've been trying to get away from. I don't know. They follow me on social media. I get an alert every time. Anywho. So I've heard this a few times in the past about people talking about, I'm cold-hearted and, I'm one of those people that I don't try to embrace that. I don't try to own that in any type of way. I'm one of those people like this. Okay. I pay close attention to what people say, what people do, how they move the whole time. So if you have told me something, then I pay attention to that. I'm not one of those people that just be out here, just thinking that it's all sunshine and rainbows. No, if you tell me that you feel a certain type of way, that you're trying to go about doing things at the same time, I'm going to respect it. And I will say that I probably I move different than most people, because again, most people, when you tell them something, they refuse to believe it, or they still carry on like you ain't said nothing. But oftentimes I've noticed when people have said something to me or they start acting a certain type of way, they feel some type of way when I either give them the same energy or I read the room and I see it like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people. I will never be one of those people that's gonna stress about anything or anybody in any type of way. So, if there's ever a time that we've been cool, we've been rocking, we've been friends for 20 plus years, right? And let's just say, for instance, yo, KD, bro, we've been cool, but I'm trying to distance myself from you because I feel like I'm trying to head in a different direction in my life and all that. Okay, cool. Listen, I'm not gonna have any ill will towards you at all. First of all, I'm gonna respect how you're moving. And then at this time, first of all, I appreciate you for giving me that information. So now I know how I need to move. I know now that, when I'm around you, or if we ever around each other, I know, we're not as cool as we used to be, right? So, like a normal human being, like, what are you supposed to do? Things are your process, and you're trying to go through things or whatever to prepare for the change. Understand that I am going to do the exact same thing. There is no ill will towards that in any type of way. I'm just like, okay, all right. I mean, I respect it. I'm rocking the way that you rocking. And again, do I believe that is a sense of somebody being cold-hearted? No. As a functioning human being, like what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to continue to go about doing things the same way, or are you preparing and are you making certain preparations and certain changes to go ahead and I mean, am I tripping? You know what I mean? But oftentimes I see how people get in their doggone feelings when I just start to reflect what they said that they're gonna make change. Like, if I'm gonna start to reflect, I'm like, okay, cool. Then I'm going to naturally start to do these things. Now, it's been a lot of people that's then tried to go down that road because they're trying to, force me. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw some stuff out there. Force me into submission. Force me into feeling some type of way, feeling sorry for them. Force me into doing something that they want me to do. Force me into doing something that maybe I don't want to do or whatever. Like, listen, KD is gonna rock how he's gonna rock regardless of who's rocking with him. KD is gonna move how he wants to move, because he's already done planned this thing out, and he's moving with logic, not based on his doggone feelings. And you can be mad, you can be upset, you can be angry, you can, you know what I'm saying, you can, I've even used the word, I don't like using that word, but you can dislike me. It is not going to change anything. And you trying to guilt trip me, that's definitely not going to work. Because listen, I've been around different people my whole entire life. And I know the ins and outs. I know the game, bro. I know the game inside and out. And I'm always going to be a chess player. I'm always going to be a chess player. Every single last move that I make, trust and believe, at the end of the day, I'm still pulling those strings. I'm still going to pull those strings. Why? Because I don't allow anybody to move me but me. That's always going to be the case, man. And it's never going to be any ill will towards anybody, because the way that I move it's nothing personal. It's never going to be anything personal. Everything that I do is all aligned with the things that I'm trying to get to, the things that I'm trying to accomplish, the goals and all that other stuff. Work. What? She said work. What the freak? I'm like, am I tripping? We always, forgive me, y'all, I am big on schedule. And now I just got some freaking information. Just like, yo, every day, I mean, every week, this is a set schedule. I'm actually on the way to, anytime things don't go according to plan, it will kind of ruffle feathers, I ain't gonna lie, but I already done pivot, and I already done kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of said, anyway. But anywho, like I was saying, man, the way that I move is never gonna be personal. You know what I mean? And me just choosing to start to, you know, do the things that I'm doing. Again, it is nothing personal, but I already know how you feel. And this goes for friends, family, business partners, the whole nine. If you say anything to me, I hope you done thought that thing through. I really do. Because I pay close attention to the things that people say and how people move. And if you say something, then I am studying your every move. I'm paying attention to everything now. Every freaking thing. And if it seems like it's aligning with the things that you said, that's just confirmation. It's like, okay, all right. Again, no ill will, no hard feelings, but I understand this is something that you've already told me. So I will not be upset because you done already told me. And that's why I don't understand what with certain people, you know, I spoke to some guys, some girls, they always tell me, you know, in friendships and relationships and all that other stuff, there weren't any signs. Like, we've been best friends for 20 plus years, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, she just flipped on me. Or he just flipped on me, just, you know, stopped talking to me. She just stopped talking to me. And I'm like, so nowhere in all of those years did you not get any vibes or anything, or even leading up to the last few weeks, last few days, few months or whatever, you didn't see any change in behavior. It was just like all of a sudden. That doesn't sound like human behavior. That sounds like robot behavior. I think what it is, again, is most of the time people just refuse to pay attention to those signs. They ignore every freaking doggone sign. They ignore what people say to them. They ignore how people are moving. I pay close attention. Let me tell you something, I see everything, man. And if you change from one thing, from one way, one day, 1 week, 1 month, the last time I was around you, if you change from one way to the next, I feel all of that, bro. I was a pretty quiet kid growing up. Didn't say too much nothing. Paid attention and studied people's freaking moves. Because, you know, the way that I grew up around, you know, a lot of adults, and we weren't allowed to really say too much unless, you weren't allowed to speak unless spoken to. So when I opened my mouth, I knew what I was talking about. You know what I mean? Like, when I made any type of assumption or drew any type of conclusions, trust and believe this guy has did his doggone research up and down, side to side, and around. I done did my doggone research, so I know what I'm talking about. All right. And again, I don't move based on feelings. I move based on logic. If it doesn't make sense, then I sit my butt right there until it does. All right. We're not making any moves unless it's been planned out. And again, so I go right back to, friendships and whatnot, man. Yes, we can be cool, but there are some times when you just have to distance yourself. You got to put some distance in between that other person. It's nothing personal. We still cool, you know what I'm saying? Whatnot, what have you. I'm not one of those people that burn bridges. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead. Let's clear all these things up. I'm not a person that burns bridges. I'm definitely not going to be a person that's going to chase you down and try to be your friend either. If you want to burn that bridge, then that's all on you. There is not going to be any ill will on this side of the freaking ball. On this side of this, that's just not me. I don't operate like that. I don't operate out of hate. I don't operate based on feel. I'm not going to do that. People that do that, they got too much dang on time on their doggone hands. Too much time. And I understand what it means to give somebody else power over you. Feeling hate, trying to fill your heart with you know what I'm saying? I really do not like using that word. With the H word, dislike. Can't stand that person. I cannot stand that person. Like, really? Somebody that you maybe either once loved, or you never got a chance to honestly get to know that person, and like what do you dislike about them? Most of y'all can't even answer that doggone question, man. It's so crazy how people allow other people's feelings to rub off on them, and they develop those same feelings for a person. You don't really know that person, or maybe you do know that person, but you've allowed one incident or one thing to happen, and now everything that person do, you just can't stand. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'll never be one of those people. So I'm not gonna burn bridges. I'm not gonna kiss anybody's butt. I'm not doing any of those doggone things, man. That's just not me. I don't have the time. I don't have the patience. None of that. So again, if you want to be cool, you want to be cordial, I'm always gonna be you speak, I'm gonna speak right back. Hey, what's going on? You know what I mean? It may be brief. It may not be, the same type of energy and all that other stuff as it used to be, but I'm like this, man. I'm gonna give you the rope, and you can do whatever it is you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Either you can. Oh, so let me say this as well. So any friendships out there that maybe, we were cool at one point and we fell out. This goes for, maybe guys that we done probably got in a fight or whatever. It happens. You know what I mean? These type of things happen between friends, especially when you close and you see each other every day, man. You're gonna naturally bump heads. Understand that. That's natural. The more time you spend with somebody, the more likely, y'all are gonna have some type of, disagreement. And sometimes those disagreements lead to maybe arguments, and then they may lead to, physical. Me and we understand these things. Listen, there have been plenty of times where I done had to disagree with my homeboy, and it led to the hands. You know what I mean? And even for those friendships that even got to the physical like that, I would say to those guys, understand this, man. If we haven't spoken, and I'm not sure, maybe it's like one or two guys out there that I maybe not forgot about over the years. There is still no ill will towards you. There is still always and forever going to be some type of love for y'all, man. Trust and believe, brother. Hey, if it happened, you know what I'm saying? Hey, things got out of hand. There's been a couple of my friends that done tried me, and they caught the worst end of it. but it's still love. You can come up to me today, bro. You can come up to me today and it's still gonna be, hey, what's going on, bro? Again, it may not be the exact same thing that it used to be, but I can promise you I'm still one of those people that's more than willing to converse, talk to you, still be cool with you to a certain, you know what I mean? And dang. Can I turn? Appreciate it. But yeah, maybe you done got to the point, you know what I'm saying, where somebody done said something disrespectful to me on that tip. If you said something that's disrespectful to me, I'm gonna say this, man, and hey, you can take it however you want to. You say something, and I don't know, maybe I took it the wrong way or whatever. Most of the time I don't. I sit there and I think about it. Like, if I feel like I've been disrespected, I sit there and I think about it before, you know what I mean? Sometimes. Now, at this point, if you're on my ish list, then start off with an apology. Start off with just saying, you know, hey, my bad. I apologize, man. You know, I was wrong, blah, 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 blah. And see what you can do to fix it. But I'm going to say this. Don't be fake around me, bro. Dude, when you do something, make sure it's genuine. Oh, my goodness. I cannot stand a fake situation, man. If it's not genuine, if it's not real, do not bring that mess to me. Because what that does is it creates, I don't know, man, just everything about the friendship and about the connection and about the reconnection or whatever, it just feels fake. I don't like that. Don't like that at all, man. So try to be genuine with your approach. Try to be genuine with everything else that falls up under that thing, man, and we'll be good, bro. But yeah, honestly, I understand. I am not cold-hearted in any type of way. I'm not gonna own it. I don't want any parts of, you know what I mean, people being cold-hearted. Hey, I'm good, bro. I'm good on that. I'm not a cold-hearted person. In fact, I believe that I'm the complete opposite. Very, very loving, willing to go to war over my doggone people. Like, if I rock with you, people will tell you, if I rock with you, I rock with you. You ain't got nothing to worry about. As long as you're around me, you are good. As long as we are good, anybody, I'm talking about anybody mess with you, if they got a problem with you, they got a problem with me. Anybody will tell you that. Anybody that's been around me since freaking day one, since knowing Katie, I'm telling you right now, if anybody say something to me, I already know this dude is gonna go above and beyond to make sure I'm good, make sure, you know what I'm saying, I'm straight. Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man, and get some stuff together, because I got to figure out what's going on. It was a lot that happened during this live. But y'all be blessed, y'all be beautiful, man, and stop allowing people to put y'all in boxes. Not saying that you got to check everything that comes to you, but put that thing out in the universe and let folks know, man. Listen. Hey, that's deep, man. That's deep. I love that, bro. I love that. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you, Reed. Thanks for dropping that down below, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out that doggone. I love that, man. Absolutely love that, man. But yeah, y'all stay blessed, man. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. All right, be easy.